Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ask Allie, your place for life advice with a metaphysical twist. Ask Allie is the longest running spiritual podcast on iTunes. I've been helping others there since 2005. You can also catch this podcast on Stitcher, iHeartRadio, True FM, Google Play, along with YouTube. Today is Tuesday, January 16, 2018. I want to thank you for tuning in and giving me a listen to. If you'd like to get a reading, find out more about me, or support the podcast, I'll leave the information below in the show's notes. And don't forget, if you like this episode, please rate it. If you hear the tick-tock talk in the background, my son and I finally got it's not a grandfather clock, it's not one of those tall things, but it's I don't know, is it a nephew clock? Is it an uncle clock? It's on the wall, and we finally got the thing up and running. So I apologize if the tick-tock in the background drives you crazy. Sorry I didn't do the podcast yesterday. Last Monday evening, Denozo died. And yeah, he died. Interesting enough, he meowed last Monday when I was doing the podcast. And I thought about letting him in, and then I decided not to. Probably should have let him in. Yeah, he died last Monday night. And it was horrific, and all I could do was stand there and watch it happen. So yesterday I had to pick up his ashes, and I just wasn't in the mood to do a podcast. So I apologize for being a day late. I'll try not to get all weepy here on you, but he was a good cat. That said, don't forget the 777 Institute is going to be opening soon. If you'd like to be a teacher, please go to the site and send me an email to info@777institute.com so I can get you out the information packet. If you'd like to be a student, if you go to the website, please put your little email in the box there, and I will let you know when the school is open. Yes, it has been very cold and very snowy here, and we've had a lot of ice, and I cannot stop these tears from coming down ever since I mentioned the Nozo. It's just like an automatic waterworks. Ah, goodness gracious. Thought I had this under control. Obviously, I do not. Okay. They're going to flow, they're going to flow. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? So, I know there's something else I want to tell you guys. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. Between the snow and the ice and the whatnot. That would be Mr. Leroy Jethro Gibbs. Gibby Gibbs. That's the Nozo's brother. Nice cat, not as sweet as the Nozo. But Gibbs is pretty good. See, I don't like to let them down here because what caused the Nozo's death to begin with months ago was the fact that he was mauled by my dog. And so I just keep anyone little teeny away from the big dog. I'm not quite sure what set him off, but something did. Anyways, let us choose some cards for this week, shall we? As always, I am using The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. I think I might buy myself another deck of something. I don't know what, because I really like this deck. I like the colors, I like the sayings. I like it when an oracle deck puts a positive spin on everything, including those things that wouldn't normally consider a positive spin. You know, like in a regular tarot deck, you've got on the Tower card, which, you know, if you've got a tarot deck with a Tower card, you've got this tower and you've got fire shooting from it, and sometimes you have objects dropping from the tower, and it just looks like complete doom and death, you know. And the tower does tend to take people by surprise and throw their world out of whack a lot of times, but there has to be something positive from it, and that's what oracle cards do. A lot of them, I think this deck is one of them, would put a spin on it that after death comes rebirth, or something like that. So to remember that although things seem to fall apart, there's always a new beginning after the end. So let's see what our cards are telling us from this week. And that's why I use oracle cards more than I've used any of my tarot cards in years. You know, everything's not all roses and sunshine, but there is not necessarily a bright side to everything, but there's two sides to everything. Even if you don't like what either side has to say, there are two sides to everything. So guys, what did we get this time? Let's see. All right. I like that one. We've had these before. I guess this is a reoccurring theme lately. This is new. This first one is new. It is cleansing waters. It's all about purification, activates vibrant life force. So you got some things hanging around that really shouldn't be hanging around. People, places, things, ideas, habits, ways of life. It's time to remove them, do a cleansing on yourself, and allow the vibrant life force to flow through. Now remember guys, this is a generalized overview. Every card won't pertain to every single person who listens to this. If you'd like to get a one-on-one reading where I can draw cards just for you, I start at $25, so it's not that inexpensive. Wrong word. It's not that expensive. There we go. It is inexpensive. It's not that expensive to have me help you. Now the second card I've got here is Voyage of the Heart. I always like this one. Love flows through you and to you. So purification activates the life force, which then allows love to flow through you and to you. Life force, love, which then brings us to the mystic healer, which is healing energy flows through you. So we got purification, allows your vibrant life force to flow, which allows love to flow through you and around you, which also brings healing energy. Now, love always brings healing energy because that's what love is. Love gets rid of the rough spots. It shores up the black holes you feel in your soul. It heals. It heals what ails you. It does. That's why when you have love, you have healing energy. But a lot of people, in order for them to let love through, they have to purify their life force because their life force is stuck. The chakras, your chakra highway, somehow is clogged by something. Usually when the chakra highway, as I call it, is clogged, things usually seem to get gunked around the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, which leads to the heart. The root chakra tends to be overwhelmed with red energy, getting you stuck in your head. And the sacral chakra, when we're stuck in our head and we start to worry and things go around and around and around, our sacral chakra takes a dump, which therefore our sexual energy goes down, our creative energy goes down, our wellness goes down, we get sick, flu, nice and populous time of the year, and when we're feeling like complete crud, it kills our confidence, which is the solar plexus chakra. No confidence, it's a very difficult time for us to allow love in, for us to love and to be loved. So it just goes boom, boom, boom. Work on that chakra highway. Get it cleansed up. I also do that, by the way. Just to plug myself again. I do energy shifts. So that's also at outofbodyexc.com in case you're interested. But yes, those are the chakras you want to pay attention to if you're feeling clogged and you would like to get that purification in, get that energy going, get the love going, get the healing energy going. All right? All right. Moving forward. Which brings us to the topic. This is actually the 9th topic I decided on. I couldn't find anything that really stood out for me. And then I got an email from somebody, and they wanted to go on this new adventure. This new adventure by starting their own business, and not necessarily quitting their day job yet, but pursuing this. And if it comes to something and they make decent money at it, then dropping their 9 to 5 job, which is basically sucking the life out of them and just killing them. Okay? And in the email, she's like, but I don't get it. My closest friends aren't supporting me. They're my closest friends. They're supposed to have my back. Which brought me to the topic of today, why your inner circle can make or break you. Now, it's vital for everybody to have an inner circle. The inner circle can have anywhere between one other person to maybe 3 or 4 other people and yourself. The inner circle is important to share things, to brainstorm, to bounce ideas, to tell your secrets, to tell people your dreams and your goals and things you want to move forward with and need help with. It's a support group, your inner circle. You're supposed to have each other's back. And when somebody in your inner circle says, hey, I want to do this. I want to climb Mount Everest. And they weigh about 320 pounds. And you're like, eh. But instead of doing that, you go, okay, Fred, what's your plan? You want to climb Mount Everest? We're behind you. How are you going to do it? Well, I'm not quite sure. So then you brainstorm. Fred's going to lose a little bit of weight first and get himself healthy in order to climb Mount Everest. So that's step 1. Find a doctor, find a dietitian, get yourself into good shape. And then practice smaller mountains, and then go to Mount Everest. So you brainstorm about that. You don't look at Fred and laugh your ass off because he's 320 pounds, and you think, oh, there's no way that guy's going to do it. Your inner circle counts. In inner circles, you can be yourself. You can map things out without the fear of somebody stealing your great idea and running away with it. It's a safe place to help one another. And inner circles does include best friends. My group of best friends. Now, when you have the wrong inner circle, like the person who emailed me, she currently has the wrong inner circle. They talk about themselves. They are discouraging. They don't offer advice. Or if they do, it's so wishy-washy. It's like, what? They tell you your dreams are nonsense. Sometimes dreams are just kind of out there. But you don't want to tell anyone, if their dream is not going to hurt somebody else, that it's completely insane. Okay, you want to be encouraging, which is what the right inner circle does. They show support. They share advice. They encourage you to follow your dreams. The right inner circle provides backbone. You provide backbone for one another, because humans are not islands. As much as we would like to survive sometimes all by ourselves, just us and some fish and a paddle, it doesn't work. You need other people. Other people need you. And if you're going to move forward with something, you need the right people around you, your inner circle, to move forward with you. It's like for myself, for me to move forward with businesses and creative ideas and whatnot, my inner circle needs to respect my creative flow and my drive for 777 Institute. And they don't have to agree with everything, but they need to be supportive about it. okay, and not take my ideas and run with them. And same for me to them. That's why I have a mastermind group that I'm in that I bounce ideas off of. And I also have a small inner circle. Now, my small inner circle over time does change, as does yours. As I grow and evolve, the other people in my inner circle either grow and evolve as well, or they don't, and it's not the same rate I am, and we split. We go our separate ways, and that's okay. Because once the inner circle kind of falls apart, another inner circle shows up. Nothing stays the same, ever. We don't stay the same. Our dreams don't stay the same. Our actions don't stay the same. The way our brain works doesn't stay the same. Everything evolves, even though it might seem to go very slowly at times. But this is why your inner circle is so important. It's vital. They can make you or they can break you. If you're in an inner circle who discourages you from following your dream, doesn't give you advice, thinks you're poo-poo or whatever, then you're not going to do things. You're going to be stuck in whatever situation you're currently in. That's not a good inner circle. Those aren't your BFFs. In fact, your inner circle, you don't even have to be your BFFs. They can be business associates. That's your inner circle. The important thing is to have your inner circle support you and help guide you to whatever forward movement you're trying to do. I just had an idea. I don't know how this would work though. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want anybody else to steal my idea. But it's a pretty good idea. And it has to do with love and whatnot. And dating and interesting. What's a good idea? I gotta write it down. Hold on, guys. I gotta find a pen. I don't want to forget this idea. Well, this thought. Let's see, how can I put it so I'm gonna remember what it is? All right. Oh, stay with me. That should be enough for me to piece something together. Okay. That was kind of interesting how that just popped up. I have no idea where it fits in with everything else, but it does somehow. Now, where was I? Let's talk about your inner circle again and how vital it is, and it helps you. It changes over time. People come, people leave, you get new. I think I hit everything, quite frankly. But that's why your inner circle is vital, and they can make you or break you. What they do to you is up to you, because it's up to you who you have in your inner circle. And here we are at the end, guys. I want to thank you for joining me at Ask Allie. If you like this episode, please rate it and tell your friends. The more people who listen, the more people hopefully can help have their aha moments. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can find this at AskAlliePodcast.com. And these episodes are now on as well, OutOfBodyEcstasy.com. You guys have yourself a fabulous week, and as far as I know, I will catch you next Monday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.